All right. I did it again. Where's it at? Can you see that? Right there. Little bitty hole. I know it. I know how it happened. I should know better. I'm not going to get into the details of it, but I know what happened, why I got too deep. I know how to fix it, and I know how to keep it from happening again. I just got to be patient. I was just having a conversation with one of my buddies about being patient. I'm kind of impatient sometimes. It's a character fault that I have. I'm impatient when I'm doing stuff like this because I want to see results like right away, but you can't. This is a very delicate instrument, and you gotta take your time. Will I ever learn? We'll see. Stay tuned. I should know from building acoustic guitars. Acoustic guitars, again, you have to be patient with them. It's something you can't rush. Electric guitars, you got a little bit more leeway, but still, you still have to be patient with them. So, anyway, I went just a little bit too far. See it right there? Yeah. I can fix it though. All right. Good night. It's getting dark. It's getting cold. Early November. Bye. Oh, good morning. I'm sitting here. Sitting here trying to find a Cajun word of the day. It's a time change today. What's today? The 7th, I think, November 7th. Kind of cold outside. I got my little heater in here. So, the Cajun word of the day. Couyon. You know what a couillon is? Sometimes you're all a little bit couillon. I guess I like to be couillon sometimes. Oh, goodness. Anyway, where am I? Well, I started my F holes, and well, you can see on the back side where I use super glue because I cracked it. I kind of got ahead of myself the other day trying to cut the preliminary holes for the F holes, and kind of got carried away with the drill bit, and so I cracked it right here. I cracked it really good. You can't tell on the top side, but you can tell on the back side because where the super glue is. So, but it's not beyond repair. Super glue is, I mean, look, if you look at this thing, you can see how fragile it is. You can twist it. I don't know if you can see that, but it flexes, it bends. I can feel it bending. I can feel it flexing, and that's what it's supposed to do. And so I drew me some lines. This is the I think they call it the stop line, which is actually where the bridge is going to fit. I don't know what happened to my little bridge. I got it somewhere around here. Hang on a minute. Here's my bridge. It's going to sit just like that. Look, it's going to sit just like that. Of course, I gotta fit the bridge. The little feet, gotta fit it to the curvature of the plate, and it's gonna fit. Interesting. Yesterday, I went to visit my brother. Yesterday, he lives about an hour and 20 minutes from here. Not far. It's not a bad drive at all. And just to kind of chat with him, we kind of have a little project that he and I is going to work on together. And so in visiting my brother, and actually I found out 2 days ago,
well, let me back up even further than that. When I first started doing these videos, I knew a while back that my nephew had taken up the violin in school. I think he worked himself up to like, I think he said first chair for a while, and then he got pretty high up in the chain as far as the orchestra goes. He got he got pretty good. Of course, my brother says that he's so good now he don't need any more training. Ha ha ha! Yeah, right, bud. he, he, he's he thinks he's the cat's meow now when it comes to violinists, right? And he's only, I don't know, he's barely out of high school, or he's going to graduate high school this year, or has already. Anyway, he's a kid. I love him to death, but he's a kid. Anyway, I say all that to say this. 2 days ago, called my brother, asked him what he was doing. It was like in the afternoon. It was like on a Thursday or something. Hey, what you doing? Hey, I'm going to a concert. Oh, okay. What kind of concert? Well, my niece, his daughter, was playing in a concert at school, violin. Well, nobody told me that she took up the violin. So yeah, she took up the violin. So yesterday I went to visit them, and her and I just had a nice little conversation. Naturally, she didn't know her daddy don't communicate. That boy. Anyway, he neglected to tell them. Anyway, I'm not gonna rag on my brother, but anyway, she's taking up the violin. So she showed me her violin. She was playing for me, and she's gonna be a good little violinist. I'm gonna teach her the fiddle. Anyway, so we were trading war stories about violins and fiddles and all kinds of stuff, her and I. So it was fun, and I got to see her violins, and she has a full size. She has two of them, two full size violins, and I was matching up my fiddle plate to her violins. And again, remember, I said that I designed this fiddle, the template. I made the template. This here's the template that I made based on measurements that I found on the internet and on a book, And so this was my first template that I drew, and I just kind of drew it off the top of my head, I guess you could say. But anyway, it's so very close to being an actual standard size fiddle. This one here. So I was excited about that. I just got finished doing some tap tests with it, and I'm gonna post a link to another video that explains the whole process about plate tuning and tap test. It's better than what I can do. So I'm gonna post a link at the bottom of this video in the description. If you're watching it on YouTube, you'll be able to see it. And so if you get a chance, look at that video. It'll explain the whole thing, how amazing it is, how they tune plates. So I tuned it. I did a tap test on this plate this morning, and I don't remember the exact numbers. There was right around 360, 370 hertz frequency. It's still right at about an F sharp. I did the. Here, let me show you. I don't remember what the last thing you saw about this one. I kind of did a rough carving on the back. This is the back plate. And just out of curiosity, I did a tap test. And it was right at around 400-ish. So I got plenty room to do some more carving. So I'm going to do some more carving on this one. I'm going to go ahead and carve a little bit more on this one and get it down to the 350 range. We try to smooth all this out without taking too much meat off. I still got to cut my holes. I still got to put my bass bar, which is going to change the frequency again. And so, I'll probably have to again do a little bit more massaging on here to get it right at 350 to about an F natural. And then after I do that, then I will know exactly what to do with this one. This one is going to be a half a semitone, or about a 20 hertz difference lower than what this top is. So you want them to be about 20 a half a semitone apart, is the bottom line, and that way, you know, I'm told that they will be in unison and in harmony with each other, and it should be a nice sounding fiddle. So let me do some more work. Oh, and well, yeah, I think I showed this the other day. You know, I did pop a little hole in it there, boy. And I know how I did it. I know why that happened, and I know how to fix it to prevent it in the future. Again, it's nothing that I can't fix. So I'll fix that, and then I'll get back rambling on again. I'm going to think of a funny story. I'll come up with something, and maybe I'll share some more information. All right. See you later.